Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle, Roseanne, and Titus.
Yes.
If you want to see Our Family on TV,
Titus.
watch those 3 fucking shows. That was Our Family.
That's where I always
And then here recently, Bates Motel.
Yeah, Bates Motel. If you want to see Our Family also, like the darker sides, watch the Bates Motel show.
He's just an asshole! He's just an asshole! He's just an asshole! Let him go! What have he fucked?
Alright, welcome to another amazing episode of Audio Theory Radio.
I was putting it mildly.
It's so amazing you guys are gonna cream your pants over it.
Oh yeah. And today we have Zach.
Yo!
And Josh again.
That's me.
And this is Travis. On today's episode is Josh's top favorite albums of the 90s. And let's do this shit.
Well, some of that I can remember. Oh, well, let's see. A little notable mention, one of my favorites, just because that reminds us when we used to go bowling, was the Rednecks. Cotton Eye Joe.
Just the song or the album?
Oh, that song. I mean, the album's funny, but, you know, that's probably the only song we've ever heard by them.
Aren't they Swedish?
Yes, they are.
I mean, the album was called Sex and Violins.
Sex and Violins, that's kind of
violins. Like a whole play on sex and violence.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. The only song I've ever heard by them is that one.
Cotton Eye Joe. And they played it every time we went bowling. Every effing time we went bowling. And we all stopped and had to sing it because it was funny.
Yep, long time ago. Yeah, like, oh my god. I remember the first time we ever heard that I know of, it was on the Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, it was on Beavis and Butthead.
And they were fucking talking about the video.
That was where we saw a lot of things.
Yeah, that Beavis and Butthead was like our introduction to a lot of music.
Well, that was our generation's music videos. That's where we got all our information. From Beavis and Butthead.
It was our YouTube.
It
Yeah.
was our YouTube.
Yeah, so what's next there, Josh?
This dude sounds more like
Alright.
a female.
There's no particular order and stuff. Let's see. Let's start with System of the Down, self-entitled.
Yeah, that was on my list.
Oh,
It was? Well, yeah, no, I
It
can't
was an
remember.
awesome fucking album.
It was so many weeks ago when we did this. I kind of forgot.
like a week.
Wink,
ago.
wink,
2
nudge,
weeks
nudge.
ago,
Bob's your
actually.
uncle.
2 weeks ago. That's a great fucking album. It's
all pink and shit.
that's all pink. Zach's looking at the live Muse album. But yeah, the first System of a Down is a classic to me.
Oh yeah.
Like, give us some thoughts, Josh. Give us some wisdom.
Well, hell, I mean, I just liked it. Hell, I mean, it was what you would imagine when you're getting stoned. You would hear this kind of music. This is what it would sound like. You had a soundtrack to being stoned in the 90s.
That was a good album to get high as shit to.
I mean, come on, Kombucha Mushroom People.
Yeah, that fucking song.
Yeah, man.
People, yeah.
Fucking,
Killed his family.
that's some great fucking shit.
Is that like wintergreen shoes or something?
Remember,
Yeah, Josh is eating some spearmint
I'm trying
leaf
something different.
candy.
It's horrible. I can't stop eating them. Got sugar on
I
them.
just don't like any kind of mint candy thing. But yeah, so
You got Amadeus?
oh yeah, I got Mozart Amadeus. Yeah, I got that one from Kim.
That's awesome.
What about Debussy? Debussy. Always start with Bach and then finish on Debussy.
That's
Family
hilarious. You
Guy
have fucking
reference.
Mortal Kombat next to Wolfgang.
Yeah, I've got
Amadeus.
I've got Mortal Kombat soundtrack right next to Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
That right there sounds like an idea for an album.
Oh
A little
yeah.
mixture of that.
So what's next on your list? Yeah.
Slipknot, first CD.
Oh, all right.
Had a little new
self-titled
metals.
there. That was alright.
Yeah. Give us some. Drop
Wait
some
and Bleed.
wisdom.
One of my favorite ones on there was Wait and Bleed.
What was that one? Sick?
Sick.
Can't see California without Marlon Brando's eyes.
Yeah.
What the hell was that supposed to be about?
Slipknot to me, I never really got into them that much. That first album rocked, but I had a copy of it. I want to say a burned copy. Didn't you have it, Zach?
I have it. I have the Digipack version.
Okay.
And then they fucking re-released it for a 10-year anniversary.
Yeah,
or
they
some shit.
re-released it a lot of
They
times.
re-release every fucking Slipknot album at least 3 or 4 times.
Nah. Yeah, I just never really got into them that much. You know, I don't know. I just didn't hear enough of them. I heard some of Iowa. I liked that, but then I remember when Scott bought Subliminal 3.
That was really the best one because they were. I mean, I didn't like it at the time, but goddamn, did they become better musicians? Like you never heard solos on the fucking Slipknot shit before, and then that dude's doing Eddie Van Halen shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was really different.
Maybe we'd have to go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, because I haven't heard
Iowa
it in
was
like
my
10
favorite, you know,
years.
Iowa is like what you would expect for a comeback or a follow-up to the first one, and then after that it's like, where do you go from there? Do something completely different. That's what they did. And you know, I hated it when it first came out because there were no cussing on it, and that was one thing they
Never thought about that.
They were big for was cussing on their fucking
See, that's the thing.
CDs.
You know, we don't look for cussing. I mean, so,
Yeah.
I mean, cussing. You,
You
don't
don't
have
look
to cuss
for
or
it.
have me get out.
But that's one thing they did bury
I
in
never
the
noticed
ground.
that. I never
Like,
noticed that.
People equal shit is a song title on one of their fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
on
slit your
Iowa.
throat and fuck the wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other album, the reason they called it Subliminal Verses was because they were using those same type of undertones just in subliminally. So in ways they're still saying that they're slit your throat and fuck your wound, but they're not saying it like that.
They're not just coming
They're
out
making
and
you
saying
think
it. Now, I remember when you bought, was it All Hope Is Gone?
That was, oh god.
I remember when you bought it, we were sitting at the house listening to it, and we just riffed over the whole thing.
We did, but you know, I will honestly say the Joey Jordison got better at doing death metal drums. But really, when that album came out, I found the fucking Slipknot pattern. The pattern was intro is very fast, then slow down.
Yeah.
For the singing and a little bit of guitar riffage, and then
Get hard again.
That's
Well,
every song.
It's also because of Stone Sour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like too much Stone Sour
He went
bleeded
started
in
doing
there.
Stone Sour, and Stone Sour Slipknot started sounding more like Stone Sour.
Yeah,
That
He
is true.
did not keep the two bands separate.
I just did not like Stone Sour.
Okay. Well, all right, moving on. Our Lady Peace. Happiness is not a, whatever.
Who? I know that name. What the fuck did they do? I
Okay,
know
that's
that.
the dude that raped the little kid, isn't it?
Huh? What?
No, I thought that was
No,
Static X.
you're thinking of Lost Prophet.
That's right. That's right.
You're
Our Lady
thinking
Peace.
of-
I remember that.
Yeah. So what was that now?
That's Is Anybody Home? I think it's like post-production kind of music.
Oh,
Okay, I know
that.
this. I know this. All right. I
Don't
hadn't
play
heard
too
that.
much of it, but on YouTube getting pissed off.
Yeah, fuck YouTube. You matches third-party content. But yeah, I remember that song. Like,
Yeah.
what does the rest of that album sound like? What?
It's kind of weird because it's not a. I don't even remember. I hardly remember listening to any, but
Oh, what?
like that song pretty much. It's about the same.
$5 bin at Walmart.
Jewel case?
But
Yeah.
yours being a digipack.
Yeah, I didn't
really?
know. I really didn't know that came in fucking.
But yeah,
Wow.
keep on about Our Lady Peace.
That's really about the only.
When the hell did that come out?
This is 1990. Sucks. Once you download it, it doesn't have all the information on it. It's in mid-90s.
It looks like your cat ate it.
It was during the same time like Silverchair and
Okay.
all those bands like
Frog Stomp.
Wallflowers and all
post
that.
grunge kind of shit.
Yeah, like the Wallflowers, Third Eye Blind, all those bands are coming
Okay.
out.
I dug some Wallflowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
like-
know a lot about that. It's
I
just,
had
I really
the first
like that
album
song.
on. I had a burned copy of the
I
first
have
one.
an actual copy of the first album. I got it on my iPod.
One headlight or whatever that song
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
That's pretty.
I remember hating it when I was 10 years old. And
I
it
liked
first
it
came
when it
out.
first came out because
Yeah.
it kind of reminded me of like a weak Dave Matthews, and I was really getting into Dave Matthews. At that time.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A weak ass Dave Matthews.
But you know what's sad? That's Bob Dylan's son.
Yeah, that is kind of sad. Goddamn, Our Lady Peace, man.
Yeah, that's really the only song I know about. I tried to
What's
listen to the rest
next
of
on the list?
it. Silverchair album, Frog Stomp.
Yeah,
I have that, but I really don't remember what was on it.
You know, well, because everybody knows the song Tomorrow, which is that one. But what's really interesting, I listened to this whole album. It actually is almost kind of hard rock. It's a hard rock group.
Yeah, like to me, I've always heard that one song.
Yeah.
And like I hate the neon ballroom shit, and like Frog Stomp is something I need to check out.
Israel's Son.
I remember that.
They actually
That
got,
sounds like Nickelback. Yeah.
then they have a like. There's one. It kind of sounds like it's called Suicidal Dream. It almost seems like it's
I
the
remember
start
that.
of what the
Wasn't
emo
it
kids
the
start
lead
listening to.
singer got anorexic and he stopped fucking playing because he was so sick?
Yeah, like weird thing is something like when Neon Ballroom was coming out, he was dealing with anorexia, and then they went away for a while, and then it was about maybe 7 years ago or so, I was watching when they released another album.
Yeah, that song that sounded nothing like them, dude.
And
He was
it was
using falsettos and shit.
MTV was talking about, it was Kurt Loder talking about how
Hurt shoulder.
he
Shoulder.
how the guy was like talking about, yeah, you know, we hope we don't have any problems like we did with our last album on this one. And then it turned out he had like some severe ass arthritis in his hands, and he couldn't play guitar for like no longer than like 30 minutes or so.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, like they just had some bad fucking luck.
Oh wow.
They should have called it Golden Chair.
Why?
Because gold is better than silver.
We all expecting something funny.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious there. I mean, they didn't go for bronze chair or platinum chair.
Yeah.
They could have gone with mer chair.
Merchair. Yeah, we're Merchair.
That's it. That's a parody band we got to work on.
Merchair. The best band from the 90s you never heard of.
Mer chair.
Merch air.
They were always one step behind Nirvana. It'd be like The Life of Brian, only with like grunge music.
One step behind Nirvana and 3 steps behind Pearl Jam.
Yeah, if you want a parody of Silverchair, it'd be like Bronze Stool or something.
Yeah, there you go. Bronze Stool or Merstool.
Myrstool. It almost sounds like Myrtle.
Next, Orgy, Candy Ass.
Yeah!
That was a good one.
Great
Yeah,
fucking album. Of
I
course,
have that
and
over
we all know
there
Travis
somewhere.
is Orgy. You can never go wrong
Don't you
with
have
Orgy.
the second album though?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you got both of them.
Yeah, I've got Vapor Transmission and Candy Ass.
Yep.
I like Candy Ass more.
I love Candy Ass. Stitches,
Like
I remember
Social
Stitches.
Enemies.
And there was the cover of
Blue Monday.
Yeah, that
That was a
Blue
great
Monday
cover.
cover is amazing.
I love it.
Like,
It's a
there's
great-
nothing cool in the lyric book.
It
at
is
all.
bland.
You know,
as all
that
get
kind of
out.
looks like a rip-off of the Tool cover.
It does, man. It's almost. It looks a lot like the Tool.
They didn't spend. They
Undertow.
spared no expense with that album cover.
Yeah, like
Jurassic Park.
I love how industrial, but like fucking 80s new wave this album sounds.
Yeah, it's very new wave. You get, especially like Blue Monday. It just sounds blue wave.
I remember thinking when this first,
New
when the
wave.
videos
That's
were
like
first
blue
coming
wave.
out for that though, I remember thinking, God, these dudes are very, I don't know what to think of these guys. They're like really flamboyant. It was like the same time Marilyn Manson was wearing the fucking tits in his video and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what is going on with dudes in videos? But then you think back, well, when you get older and you look at videos from the
Have you-
80s, fucking Twisted Sister wearing goddamn
Did you pay
girl
have
clothes
you
with
paid
football
attention to the
clothing.
lyrics and Stitches?
It's been a long time since I've
Never
listened to
paid
that.
attention to it. Like
Oh,
y'all,
you know-
probably,
you know
y'all
some-
know this album more than I do.
Well, you gotta think like a lot of bands, you know, because like some of the hidden songs that you never heard from, like Dead Z, like Itsy Bitsy Titsy. Girl.
Yeah, yeah.
All these guys are singing
I
about
remember
having
Dead
sex
Z.
with little like teenage girls.
I wish that there were more bands who took like 80s new wave and souped it up like this, because there's Dead Sea,
Dead
there's
Sea was
Orgy, and that was really it.
Son of Cher and
Doobie Brothers guy.
yeah, what's his name?
Doobie Brother guy.
Yeah.
One of the Doobie Brothers.
But like
That's gotta be a weird.
One of
when
the
this
brothers
was coming
Doobie.
out, that first Powerman 5000 was coming out also.
PM5K.
That's such a funny, weird way to say that.
Yeah, that's how.
PM5K.
the first album they did was the best one.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually one I really like.
Unfortunately, the only one that I own, I found it at a pawn
the
shop.
Offspring ripoff version.
Oh yeah,
It's-
the one. Yeah, it's the,
Destroy what you enjoy. Like they
That's
look.
when they turned into a logo.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this Powerman 5000? Like they had some cool sci-fi imagery
Dude, I
and
saw
shit
them on
before.
fucking Attack of the Show when they were promoting this album, and they were up there in normal clothes, no face paint, no fucking suits, space age suits or whatever, and they're playing Offspring songs.
Wow.
Not literally Offspring songs, but songs
Offspring
that are in
style?
that. Yes.
But see, I've never even listened to this album. I found it at that pawn shop last year, and I was like, oh, Powerman 5000.
That was the same day I went with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't even want to hear this
that
one.
I was
yet.
like, hey, check it out. I found the first
That is
one.
ironic. Tonight, The Stars Revolt is on my list too.
Awesome.
Yeah, 'cause-
awesome.
But yeah, they actually had 2 other albums for that.
Yeah, the one, they have
True
one.
Force and Mega Kung Fu Radio.
Yeah, those 2 are incredibly hard to find, and they're really rare.
Yeah,
And,
you can find the digital versions, but like
Yeah, I'd like to have the physical ones. But also, after Tonight, The Stars Revolt, they released an album, and they took it off shelves like instantly because it was like right around the 9/11 time, and they said they didn't like the way it sounded, but they quickly got rid of that and then made another album, which is the supposed real follow-up.
Anyway, for Doomsday? Anyone for Doomsday?
Yeah, anyone for it might be anyone for
Well, that's the one that
Doomsday.
actually did come out.
Okay, then yeah,
Because
it's
this one has a
something else.
bombshell on it. I mean, because I do like them. Because, because since we're already, that's my next on the list. It's like, I do kind of like a couple new songs when they came out in 2009, which was V is for Vampire and Supervillain. Supervillain I like.
Yeah, I
It's
haven't
kinda cool.
heard. I actually haven't heard jack shit. But Tonight, The Stars Revolt. Like I said, I got this Destroy What You Enjoy, but I've never listened to it.
This is new?
This is one of the new, well, it's 2009. It was,
Oh, that's pretty new.
yeah. Somewhere on the
That
other
kind of
side.
sounds cool.
It is. It's called Supervillain. It's pretty cool. I mean, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't play more than that because YouTube will fuck us. YouTube will put us
so
in...
maybe we need to find the album so we can do a first time listen.
Yeah, we can do like a Powerman 5000's memories video.
Probably call it more like a we fell off, or these guys fell off the map for us, so we're gonna check them out.
Yeah,
Well, it's one of those things because they were really good, and then they just started making this crap music. They came like
It
the
wasn't
album
really,
Travis had.
It wasn't really
and then
like they made crap music. It's just we
they could
stopped looking for them. You know, it was just they weren't out.
Well, they
making-
exploded. It was a really cool thing that they had with Tonight Stars Revolt. They had the because they called themselves Spider One. That was kind of cool. They had this space age stuff.
yeah. Even the artwork in that album was
And the
done
music
by
video.
Rob Zombie.
It's very Rob Zombie-esque.
Well, you do know who he is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's Rob
Zombie's
Zombie's brother.
Yeah.
And like I thought they were like a cool I kind of felt like they were like take Rob Zombie and like he lives in his own universe.
Yeah, and then this is the
And-
alternate universe.
And I always felt like Powerman 5000 were kind of like in the zombie universe, but like in outer space with the sci-fi stuff.
Are you ready
Whereas
to go?
like
'Cause
Rob
I'm ready
Zombie
to
was
go.
more in a horror. The horror, like Rob Zombie's on
Americana
land.
horror kind of stuff.
Yeah, like Rob Zombie's on land with all the ghosts and goblins, and fucking Powerman is in outer
His
space.
brother's taking them to space and doing the same
yeah,
thing.
it's like I was like, that's really fucking cool. But then
Yeah.
they dropped it. Like Rob
Yeah.
Zombie kind of dropped it too. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't really.
He went from Hellbilly Deluxe to Educated Horses.
Yeah, Educated Horses. Oh my god.
I think
We're-
3
we're-
songs I like on it. That's it.
We're gonna do a White Zombie retrospective
That's gonna be good.
around Halloween time, and
Can't wait for that one.
yeah, and that's when we'll really get into talking about White and Rob Zombie. But what's next on your list here? That was Powerman 5000.
Powerman 5000.
So we went
and
from
Orgy.
okay.
And Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe.
All right.
Yeah, I really like that one. That was badass.
That is one of my favorite Rob Zombie ones. There's some other ones I
mean,
love.
yeah, that
I
is
love the
his
song
best.
"House of a Thousand Corpses" from the actual soundtrack of the movie because it was different. It was different style. They did the kind of screwed up piano and they used Shure.
Yeah, because House of a Thousand Corpses is on Sinister Urge.
Yeah.
But then, like I gotta get the soundtrack to that movie.
Because that one had it was done differently. They had like Sherry Moon was in there doing like
you
they're doing
have
scenes
it
from
on
the movie.
the greatest hit.
on the greatest hits, I have Pussy Liquor, and I think that's one of the only ones that is actually from House of a Thousand Corpses.
That it was a good soundtrack on that one too.
By the way, Devil's Rejects is 10 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Devil's Rejects was a song on Educated Horses. But yeah, I mean, look at this fucking artwork.
I know, man. That is just great.
I'm trying to find the picture where Kyle was like, "Hey man, you can kind of see your beef."
Oh,
Yeah, like right here,
Yeah.
this right here. Boop.
Oh shit, you have Untouchables.
Yeah.
When did you get on? Where did you get Untouchables?
Goddamn.
Oh, you had the
dollar
cover,
pawn
too.
shop. several years ago.
I don't have the cover.
But yeah, Rob Zombie is awesome. Hellbilly Deluxe.
Yeah, it's like a comic book the way it's
dude.
That's what's great about it.
Hellbilly Deluxe, man, is a classic fucking album to me.
And it's really funny. I remember we were watching one of his home improvement shows, and Rob Zombie was on there. And he is absolutely the most normal guy you'd ever meet.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about him. Is
He was talking about how, we got problems with kids making too much noise outside. He's like the guy who'd be like, oh, shut up, you stupid kids. Like, wow, that guy, he is such a cool person. Great musician, great movie director. I mean, his movies have been fucking awesome.
like
Is
his
this the one without Mike Patton?
Yeah, I got that one from Kim too.
Sweet.
I actually haven't even listened to it. But
Faith No More. Yes.
But I actually really liked his new album that came out last year. I was like,
Which one was that?
Venomous Rats?
Oh, Venom, yeah.
Yeah, Venomous Rat, Regeneration Vendor. Like, to me, this was the most Rob Zombie has been Rob Zombie since
Been a long
Sinister
Minus
Urge.
that one fucking cover.
Yeah,
We're an American band.
Yeah,
I
that-
swear to God, he wrote that, or he did that cover for goddamn Undertaker.
I think everyone's doing covers of classic rock songs. 'Cause, like, get the bad, what's that band did Bad Company? Five Finger Death Punch
Oh,
did Bad
God, I
Company.
hate them so
Everybody's
much.
wanting to do covers of old classic rock.
See, that's
now.
one band that really deceived me with their name titles.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think that's gonna be like some heavy, like
Hell yeah.
like Lamb of God, just kind of rock.
Because like this
No,
kid
it
at
wasn't.
work, before I started at this new place, this kid over there was talking about Five Finger Death Punch all the time. And then they were coming out with 2 albums last year, and I was like, I've been hearing this name for a long time. I might as well check them out. I checked it out, and I was like, it was one of the top. It was the first video that popped up on YouTube, and it sucked. It was one that we fucking knew because you hear it on the radio station all the time. And I was like, I did not know that was this band.
Wow.
And then I scrolled up, and it said fucking Bad Company. I was like, they're the ones that did that fucking horrible cover?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the only thing I thought was weird because I watched a movie recently. I told Travis to watch. It's called Devil's Carnival.
yeah.
It's really cool. It's kind of like the sequel to well, it's not. That's not. It's
made by the same
It's
people.
made by the same. Written and made by the same guy who did Repo Genetic Opera.
I haven't seen that.
That movie's awesome.
But I'll let you borrow Repo. I got it.
Sweet. Blu-ray?
There's one of the scenes. Yeah, we got Blu-ray version.
Awesome.
And one of the scenes is just like it's called the Hobo Clown. And singing, I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. They're using famous people to do all the singers because they had the guitars from Skinny Puppy.
Emily Autumn is in there.
Yeah. Then the Hobo Clown was the lead singer from Five Finger Death Punch. I was like, oh man, kind of lost a little credit video on the cool video, but
But let me get back on Rob Zombie here. Like, this whole album, Hellbilly Deluxe, is just fantastic. Every song is awesome. Like, there's an industrial flair mixed with like old school horror shit, and like you got a feeling of like 1930s horror meets like 1970s exploitation, man. Like, I love Living Dead Girl, obviously. Fucking Call of the Zombie is like one of the coolest
that
intros
intro, yeah.
ever. Like, it's like, out of the darkness, the zombie did call.
That's a classic.
pain and suffering he brought to them all.
He'd wait for the children to hide in their beds.
Fear that the devil
But yes,
cut off their
Dracula is a
heads.
classic though.
Yeah, Dragula was the
Dragula.
first one we heard off of here.
He's
And-
sitting there driving that
yeah,
fucking car.
and me and Zach were already aware of White Zombie, but we didn't
Yeah.
know that they had broke up, and we were like, "Is this the White Zombie dude?"
yeah, we're watching this video, like, dude, he looks just like that guy.
And then when
The fucking little credits popped up, we're like, Rob Zombie.
yeah, we're like, "Who the fuck is Rob Zombie?"
I know White Zombie.
It was really cool as fuck in the Beavis and Butthead Do America when they were doing when they had the acid trip, and what was in there? There was the Dragula car, and the demon
Yeah.
riding through in the Dragula.
Well, you know,
car.
the
Like, yes.
Dragula was Herman Munster's
Yeah,
car.
It's the coffin car, the coffin racer. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's an awesome fucking album. Great fucking choice, man.
And it's funny. Every time I hear the song "Meet the Creeper" now, I think of playing Minecraft. That creeper coming, it's like, oh god, meet the creeper.
Creeper.
I played a demo
Yeah.
of Minecraft.
I love. Some people don't like it, but it does get kind of fun for a while. Then once you get a lot of shit, then it gets boring.
I couldn't figure it out. I just punched trees.
And then this is
dug
such a
holes.
badass album cover.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
like,
you got the Charles
Jesus
Manson look,
Christ.
you know.
Yeah, he's like a zombie Charles Manson, man. It's like,
He
what
did
the
that
fuck?
more on Sinister Urge too. It
Yeah.
was like almost a fucking alternate cover. Sinister Urge. It was like instead of red and orange, it was fucking
But then Look at the cover for Hellbilly Deluxe 2. Like,
Yeah.
look at that. That's so
See,
shitty to me.
In my opinion, Sinister Urge is really Hellbilly Deluxe 2.
It really is, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. This is just Hellbilly Deluxe 2 by name.
No, that's fucking Educated Horses, too.
Yeah, too. That's
Pretty much. I don't
and
know.
then Venomous Rats
'Cause-
is its own new thing.
This sort of doesn't sound much like Educated Horses. Educated Horses was an album that like took me a long time to like, but I actually really like it.
I love The Scorpion Sleeps and American Witch.
But it took a good 5 or 6 years before I actually gave a shit about it.
Yeah.
I was like, this album sucks. First time I bought it, when I listened to it, I was like, this shit sucks. And then I put it in probably around 2009, 2010, around the time Hellbilly 2 came out. And I was like, wow, this isn't that bad.
Yeah, some things have to grow on you. You have to listen to it a few times, or listen to something crappier and go back to this. Like, hey, this ain't as crappy as this.
Yeah, so what you got next, man?
Insane Clown Posse, the
Oh.
Amazing Jekyll Brothers.
Hell yes! Oh shit! I actually didn't expect any ICP.
Oh man, I wanted to throw this. I wanted to kind of keep the range all over the fucking place. And yes,
Man.
I loved it, and I loved it. It came in a red jewel case.
Yeah,
that
you
was cool.
Think to put
And they had,
ICP on there.
They had a red jewel
three
case
of-
and an orange jewel case.
I seen a green one and a blue one before.
One for Jake Jackal and one for Jack Jackal. I've got the Jack Jackal version.
I got one at Walmart that came in a blue jewel case.
How the fuck you get some ICP at Walmart?
It was before they. It was before they started doing the whole screwed up crap.
But yeah, dude, like, go ahead and talk about some Jekyll Brothers for a minute.
Hell yeah, man! It's
That's
just-
a good album
I mean,
to
because
listen to.
you know, growing up, you know, everybody listened to little different types of hip hop and everything. You know, us white guys, we didn't have no white rap.
We had cartoon rap.
We had cartoon rap, and then we got this, and it came out. And
No, this is cartoon rap.
well, so I liked it because they kind of come off as hardcore rappers, but you can't take them too seriously because there's a couple guys dressed
They're
as
so
clowns.
fucking
Yeah.
over the top.
That's what makes it cartoony.
And I like how visual they are. Like, you can really picture what they're saying.
Oh yeah, and these are actually really great guys. They're actually like really nice guys.
Fucking
too.
power bomb you in the street.
Yeah, the backyard wrestling stuff.
I know a lot of people hate ICP, man, but I fucking really enjoy it.
Because they don't have a sense of humor. They're afraid that these guys are better than their rap, and it's not
Yeah.
that. Or they're afraid what other people
But this
will think
album,
of them
man, this
because
album's
they
got
listen
Snoop
to it.
Dogg on there.
Oh fuck yeah, I love the. Oh yeah,
The Ned and Game.
The Ned and Game.
The Ned Game's on.
Oh,
It's on the
okay,
other
this
one.
is the Shaggy
Malenko.
Show.
Yeah,
It's
Shaggy,
Shaggy
Show.
Show. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Shaggy Show is awesome, dude. Like, cause you really feel like when you listen to that song, it really fucking sounds like you're watching like a late night talk show.
Well, see, you remember what what we did back in the day?
Yeah, our little old Jeremy Jiggle Nut show.
Zach
was
Kurt Cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's give some people some context. Back in the day,
We were ICP motherfuckers.
When-
We were always filming ourselves doing shit.
yeah, we had a little show that we did. God, if YouTube was around in 2003,
Hell, if we had the tape, if we still had the tape.
yeah, if we still had those tapes, my God. We had a fucking fake talk show in our basement called the Jeremy Jigglnut Show, and our buddy Jeremy was the host. Zach was his sidekick, Kurt Cocaine, and I was the musician guy. Like, I would jam in the intro and,
And then
stuff.
I would come up there and play the drums at the end of the show.
Yeah, like Zach would come up there at the end of the show, and
When
we
you
would
do
have
your
our
intro, Jeremy would come out and do a monologue
Yeah,
for a second.
yeah, like-
so now that George Bush, and then he'd stop and pause.
then we do fake commercials
The
and
Fago,
stuff.
Fago. Oh, we did the Fago commercials all the time.
Oh,
and we
God.
even did
Go
the
straight to the stove. Tell that bitch to bring home a Fago.
Hell yeah,
Wow,
man. That shit
man.
was great.
Yeah, like Jekyll Brothers is awesome to me,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
it was my first one I got because it was the 5th Joker card. But after getting this, I went back and got the other ones too. But
yeah, I found that exact copy at a pawn shop many
Yeah, the
years
day you
ago.
got that, I got Riddlebox.
Yeah,
Same pawn
there
shop.
was Riddlebox and Jekyll Brothers. Riddlebox to me is probably their best like horror album because
Yeah.
like
oh yeah, it was definitely
those horror stories
Well, the
on there
first
like
time I
can
heard
be
that
movies.
Album.
That goddamn intro made me jump so hard.
Yeah, when he cranks the fucking riddle box.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
fucker.
Welcome, sir.
yeah. So, I love the artwork in the book. And one has got it's got the foil cover, And then, of course, the comic strip.
Yeah,
that's in
yeah, the
there.
comic.
That was one cool thing about ICP. They always gave you something to look at.
Yeah, man. Like this was at a time.
Did you ever call the phone number?
No, because I bought it 2 years after it was released.
Yeah.
And so, all that stuff wasn't there. But they still do that. When I bought the nuclear edition of Bang Pal Boom, there was a phone number to call.
Boom, yeah.
And when I called the phone number...
Was it that little thing from the
no, it was a fucking soundbite from that Step Brothers movie where he's like, I'm going to put my nuts on your drum set. I'm going to teabag your drum set. And I'm sitting there with my phone like, what the fuck did I just call, man?
That is great. Did you ever,
I still don't like these.
Did you ever see the
new
movie
Joker card
Big Money
covers.
Hustlers? I watched it.
I didn't see Big Money Hustlers.
I saw the newer one.
I saw bits and pieces of the Western.
That
Western
was
was
goddamn hilarious. Oh my god.
He's always slapping people. Like, it's
And
just...
they're drinking Faygo whiskey.
Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that movie obviously isn't taking itself seriously, so why should you?
Yeah, like, and also Jekyll Brothers is my favorite Joker card face. Like,
Oh, yeah. I remember drawing this all over.
yeah, it has like, the other ones are great, the earlier ones.
I will say Wraith is
yeah,
a little disappointing.
Wraith was
to me.
really
It's the
disappointing.
whole body instead of the head.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with the Wraith cover, but I was like, it's just the Grim Reaper, but like, yeah, Jekyll Brothers, fucking the Jake and Jack Jekyll to me were like the more threatening out of all of them. Like Great Malenko, he just looks
Great
a little more
Malenko's like
inviting.
the creepy uncle.
Yeah,
He likes
and
to diddle with kids.
Riddlebox is cool too, and I really love the Ringmaster face. The Ringmaster would probably be my second favorite Joker card.
The
face.
first one was just kind of bland.
Yeah, the whole album really is pretty shitty to me. Like the Carnival of Carnage, like it's
they
a
didn't really
very
know what they were
hard
doing.
album to listen to. Like they didn't really come in their own until
Riddlebox.
Riddlebox was
Like,
But I will say,
Ringmaster is
Ringmaster
great.
had its songs. It had its songs. Bugs on my nuts.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bugs on my
goddamn.
nuts. Like,
the
oh
first
my
time
god.
you heard that, I remember we were with Dad, and he was in Piggly Wiggly, fucking shopping, and me and you were listening to your brand new ICP CD in the car, and that part comes up where the dude's like, "Yo nuts, we want your nuts." Me and you were just laughing
It's
our
just
ass
scratching
off, like,
by your
oh
nuts.
my god.
What was that? Suicide Hotline. What was that? The Tunnel. Was it Tunnel of Love? No.
Suicide Hotline
It's
is
on
on
one
the Wraith Hell's
Yeah.
Pit.
I loved those songs. That shit was the Suicide Hotline. Can I help you?
Yeah, I didn't like Hell's Pit when I first heard it, but then several years here in the past couple years, it's kind of grown on me a lot more.
Well, Starlet got me liking the one where the Tap Tap song.
Yeah, Tap Tap on the piece.
That's kind of cool. He
ass.
talking about fucking killing that fucking family, and the bitch never showed back up again.
Yeah, I like because when I listen to Hell's Pit, I get the same kind of horror vibe that I do with Riddlebox with some of the songs, because I can really picture them being a movie, like The Witch, the something is standing in between me and my sanity. Like there's some really good shit on it,
And they
but I
are
didn't
good
like
rappers.
it when I first
I mean-
saw it. Not really.
Well, I mean,
they
for what
just
it is.
rap. Yeah, exactly. For
I mean,
what it
it's
is.
not like it's supposed to be like hardcore hip hop.
Yeah, it's just
was it
about telling
horrorcore?
stories.
What was it called? Horrorcore is what they called it.
I don't mean to interrupt, but this Megadeth album has a goddamn awesome cover.
Yeah, it does,
They're
man.
hanging
Yeah,
babies by their toes
Yeah, dude.
on a clothesline. But
Yeah, but it's a pretty shitty album to me.
Yeah,
here's the thing that
there was actually a
took me
political
out-
reason for that.
It took me out of this. Why are real musicians playing air guitar?
That's kind of dumb.
Dude, they're fucking playing air guitar on the goddamn CD cover.
I watched.
You're a real musician.
There was
you don't
a-
need to do that.
There was a Symphony X concert on Netflix for a while that I watched, and I turned it off because their lead singer started doing air guitar, and all he does is sing. The band is jamming out, and he would just sit there and do that stupid face and the air guitar in front of the crowd, and I'm like, that's taking me out of it, dude. Like they kick so much ass, you know. They're like, you know, symphonic metal shit. They fucking rock. But to see him up there doing air guitar and stuff is like, dude, all you
Learn to
need.
play.
Yeah, all he needs is a beer, and he would just look like the redneck down the street jamming Rock 103.
That's good.
Yeah, so what's next on your list? I really enjoyed that one.
Green Jelly, Serial Killer.
Oh, why did I think to put Green Jelly on
Pull
my
that
list?
one out, man. I got that one up
Because, you
there.
know, think of music that kind of inspires us for the style of music you write. Green Jelly is one of the first ones that come to mind.
Fucking love Green Jello,
Yeah,
man.
Green Jelly was one of the first ones to come to mind, but I didn't think to put it on the list.
Yeah, this one came out in
93?
Both of them were in the 90s.
Yeah.
92, new, where's the
new?
it's a new year.
What's cool though is, do you remember the one that you gave me, Josh? Was the re-release where they took the Enter Sandman guitar solo out of Electric Harley House of Love, and I bought this one off of Amazon when their third album finally came out a couple years ago.
Put it back in.
And this was one before. This was before the re-release. So this is actually the first
How much you
re-release.
pick it up for?
$5.
Nice.
This was the first re-release because it says Jelly instead of Jello. But I would rather have the one that says Green Jello. But I'm glad that the Enter Sandman guitar solo is still in there. Because I was upset when I was listening to the one you gave me. And I'm like, wait a minute. Where the fuck's the Enter Sandman notes? What the fuck? Fuck this CD.
Yeah, because I remember on
Tim
the old one it
has
said
the tape.
Green Jello theme
Tim
song.
has the original Green Jello tape.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, I actually had the tape. When I first heard these guys, I had the tape.
Yeah, our dad had the tape. That's when we first heard it.
And yeah, because it said Green Jello theme song as opposed to Green
And it had
Jello.
fucking cutout cards.
Yeah.
You can cut the lyric books out. They were like trading cards.
It reminded me of Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
They put a fucking banner around the cover.
Oh my god, is that like a new
I
re-release?
have no idea. That's awful.
But yeah, that album, dude. This album is great
Hell
because
yeah, but it's just...
they just do so many different styles of metal on here. You got fucking Trippin' on Ecstasy, which is like fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then Obey the Cow God has like a fucking Motorhead kind of feel.
Yeah.
And then Three Little Pigs is like their thing, and Serial
House
Killer.
Me Teenage Rave.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
yeah,
that song
man.
is so screwed
House
up.
Me Teenage Rave.
Here comes Snakey.
Here comes Snakey. Oh. And Misadventures of Shit Man. Like, come on.
Yes.
Anarchy in the UK, that was really cool.
Yeah, Anarchy in Bedrock, man.
Yeah, they did
I love
Anarchy.
that.
I mean, it's titled Anarchy in the UK.
Got to, shit, man. Let me, shit, man. Don't give me no shit, man. Okay, so what's next on your list, Josh?
Toadies, Rubberneck.
Yeah, man.
Toadies. Fuck yeah, dude.
And the sad thing is, I only know that one fucking song.
Yeah.
Well, they.
I used to have that CD.
Did you really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Remember
there's-
Mike gave us a bunch of shit?
So everybody knows Possum Kingdom. Talk about he being a vampire. Well, there's actually some other good ones on there,
Do
like
you wanna die?
Tyler is a good song. And if you listen to it, it's actually he's a stalker. He's stalking this chick. It's kind of
Every
cool.
breath you take.
They have such a unique sound.
They do.
I love how you can really hear the bass. Like the bass is turned up just a little louder than the guitar at moments.
It's almost like the same production that went into Spacehog.
I Burn is also a good one.
See, I haven't heard enough of Spacehog.
I Burn is also good. That's a good. Well, it's really 4 songs in there I really like, but Possum Kingdom, I Come From the Water. You would actually probably like that one a lot too.
Do you have any placebo on your list?
When I hear this, I kind of think of Presidents of the United States, kind of. I come from the water.
I'm gonna have to pick some of their shit up. That's all right.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's it. All right. Next, Gwar, Scumdogs of the Universe.
Oh,
Yeah, man, Scumdogs.
And sadly enough, it sucks that fucking.
Dave Brocky.
Yeah.
Horus Urungus.
And now there's never gonna be no Gwar. They might replace them, but it will not be Gwar ever.
They
again.
will not.
I hope they don't try to replace
Man, that
them.
would be worse than Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be pissed. I
'Cause-
would be pissed.
And it's really sad because he was.
I would be
He was
more
the last
hurt,
of the original.
Yeah,
band.
I would be hurt.
It
I
was-
mean, like, that would hurt me on the inside.
I would feel the same way if they tried to replace Peter Steele for Typo Negative.
Yeah, I mean, because You know, they replaced other members that have passed on, but you can't replace Oderus. He
Yeah.
was the face of Gwar.
Yeah, he
You
was
know who Queen's
Gwar.
got now?
Who?
Adam Lambert.
Oh yeah, Queen. Yeah, Queen with Adam Lambert. That would be a lot better than some Queen with Paul Rogers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Gwar
They actually
does
sound like
great.
Queen.
What's on? Because I don't own Scum Dogs, unfortunately. Is that the one?
That's
with,
the one's got.
Does that have ham on the bone? Which one has ham on the bone?
That's
The ham on the bone is mine.
I think it's one of the older ones. This is one that's got Sick of You, Slaughterama.
Yeah, Slaughterama is cool
Slaughterama,
as shit.
King Queen. One of my favorites, Sexecutioner.
Yeah.
That was a great character.
Because that one is before this Toilet Earth.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
You
this
got
is
16 stone.
This is an old one. Hey, he has to vary his taste. Bush. Yeah, remember we talked about that. Remember?
Yeah, we pulled it out.
Pulled out when
We
were doing-
did?
We were talking about the bush.
the Bush.
I remember you getting this one and talking about it. I don't remember talking about
Oh, you didn't know I had the Razor Blade
No.
suitcase? Yeah. It sucks.
it. Does. The only song you know off of there is Swallow.
And that one, like the whole album is better than that song, but the album just sucks to me.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
But all right. Next, Oleander, February Sun.
What is? Oh, I know them too, but damn it! Like you're picking these '90s bands that like I know of, but I've never heard.
Why I'm Here.
Like I fucking know that name. Damn it!
She wants a easy friend. This is Nirvana.
That's
Look
pretty
at the
cool.
cover. It's just a field of.
Violins.
That's pretty tight. I like
yeah,
that.
like you think of bands like The Verve. Was it Symphony?
That was a thing in the '90s.
That was the style in the 90s.
like some
that-
strings in the
the
background.
orchestra with the violins and
Because
stuff.
fucking Bush did it on Glycerine.
Oh God! Then Green Day did it on.
Yeah, Time of Your Life.
Yeah, it was more.
But that was cello.
It's the whole movie, the made for movie music sound they made. Cause they want to have like because it was
We're making soundtrack songs.
yeah, it's soundtrack music. You want to have that kind of teenage angst, kind of driving away in the distance in the car music.
I'm mad at my parents. I'm mad at my girlfriend.
The only song that sounds good when someone's driving away and you see that dude walking is the Incredible Hulk theme.
Yeah.
Next, the Prodigy, Fat of the Land.
Yes, motherfucker.
Great album.
Yes,
Front-
I've got that
motherfucker.
bitch.
Let me
That-
see.
That's a great racing game album. You pop that song, that CD in, and listen to it while you're driving like Gran Turismo, playing, and it's just great.
Dude, I remember Travis had one of their EPs that had like 7 songs of the same fucking
yeah,
song.
it was
like
it was
15-minute songs. It's like the same thing.
It was
over
the
and
Wind It Up
and
single.
we would listen to that album and play Streets of Rage 2
Yeah,
and
dude.
beat it in the time it took to listen to the album.
Yeah, the songs are long with Prodigy, and because they're not like there's not much to them. There's like very little lyrics.
Yeah,
but it's
I
just
love-
great. It's just great action music.
Yeah,
That looks
it's
like Gorillaz.
It's
It
some of the
does.
best.
They're
It's
kinda-
some of the best fucking electronica stuff that was coming out of the '90s.
the first
out of
song
the
I
UK,
remember hearing was
especially out
fucking
of the UK,
Firestarter,
too.
dude.
Firestarter. I remember being a little
Firestarter.
kid.
Breathe.
God, do you remember the fucking... I don't even think you've seen it yet. Goddamn Venture Brothers.
Yeah, I looked up that clip on YouTube.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it was hilarious. He fucking goes into this little tunnel and he's like, Brock, there's a guy out here and he's saying he's a fire starter. Come save me.
Like in the lyric book to Fat of the Land, this to me makes no sense, but I love it. On the first page you have, "We have no butter, but I ask you," and then you flip, it says, "Would you rather have butter or guns?" I'm like, I don't fucking understand that, but it's cool.
Well, maybe it's a UK thing, maybe.
And then on the back it's like, "Shall we import lard or steel? Let me tell you, preparedness makes us powerful. Butter merely makes us fat." Like, what the fuck?
Out of the land.
the album's called Fat of the Land.
Like this album, and then on the back,
Steel
lard
or
or
lard.
steel. Like,
Dude.
fucking, my God, this whole album, front to back, is
every
phenomenal.
song
Butter
is
of Earth. That's what the sequel album's called. Butter of Earth.
So I
Like-
remember when Breathe came out in MTV.
Yeah,
that was the
Breathe
big.
is awesome.
It's
Diesel
one of the
Power.
few ones with actual lyrics.
Yeah, breathe the pressure. Come play my game, I'll
That whip
test ya.
sound.
Yeah, dude. And then Smack My Bitch Up is a
Smack My Bitch.
classic. And I love Diesel Power, Funky Shit, Serial Thriller, Minefields, Narayan.
A couple of these songs
Narayan.
Oh, yeah.
I think Minefields was also in the Matrix soundtrack. A couple of these songs were in the Matrix soundtrack. Because, I mean, it sounds like music you would hear in the Matrix.
And then you have, on the last song on this album is Fuel My Fire.
Fuel My Fire.
Which is a cover of an L7 song.
L7.
Really?
Yeah,
I like L7. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, man.
Kid, we're dead.
Where the fuck is my L7 shit at?
It would be in the L's?
Where are the L's?
Well, there's K.
Okay, here's L7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Hungry for Stink and Bricks Are Heavy.
That's kind of cool one.
Yeah, this one has that song from Guitar Hero. Pretend that words
Well,
are...
actually, that's actually would be from Grand Theft Auto first.
Oh, really? That was
Yeah, it
also
was
Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto 3.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, Hungry for Stink, the same one that you have, Zach, has what do you call it?
That's the one I got?
Yeah, Fuel My Fire. But yeah, I actually like the L7 version better. Like the L7 version is like very
Wait,
Three Diamonds.
that's the one I have.
Yeah, that's the one with Fuel My Fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
one up in a moment.
I like their version because it's a little more punky, whereas the Prodigy's
There's
version.
more electronic.
Yeah, exactly. But I like them both. But to me, it sounds better with a chick singing.
Yeah, it's kind of cool with the chick singing because sometimes it just changes.
God, this album is awesome.
Well, not always. You gotta remember that whatever that damn band was that did the cover of Heart Shaped Box.
yeah, I don't even
That's
know.
a female chick, and she ruined it because one, they sped it up too damn much, and it's
oh,
a
the
chick.
new heart-shaped box cover?
Yeah, but that one band, which was I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, oh, cool. They did like Heart Shaped Box. When you listen to it, it's too fast, and that's a chick. That's not Kurt Cobain.
Now, when they do heart-shaped box all slow and shit and dark, it's badass.
But when they speed it up, it just
It ruins the appeal.
I mean, the song is already pretty fast.
they sped it up a lot too.
So what's next on your...
311 Live.
Yes.
Oh, really? 311 Live. Hey, man, pull that shit down.
That's just the one you got
It's
because
the very first one on the
have
top
311?
shelf. Yeah, 311 Live.
311 Live.
Is this?
That's the one that I'm talking about right now. It's their live album. It's kind of a compilation. It's a compilation of the first few CDs. It's got some good music.
So
on
wait,
it.
this is like a live album, or is
Yeah,
it?
it's a live album.
Yeah.
I want to say it's one full show.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
entire-
'cause-
they recorded. You can tell it's
Yeah.
live.
Okay. All Mixed Up isn't on here?
Well, this shit's like right after the Down album
Yeah.
came out.
That was on Down.
Oh, All Mixed Up? Oh, All
Yeah.
Mixed Up. Don't know what to do.
No,
Did you turn around?
this one goes with like Misdirected Hostility, Beautiful Disaster, Down.
Homebrew.
Who's Got the Herb?
Yeah, Who's Got the Herb is great.
It is. See, I love this kind of.
Where did you get this?
I found that one at the dollar pawn shop.
Really?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That it looks like it's something to be on The
311's
Simpsons.
awesome.
It looks like a Simpson, like close up.
I was thinking of like Rolling Stone Pac-Man.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's
But I love
that's
that
great.
cover.
This
Yeah.
cover kind of reminds me of the Mark, Tom, and Travis show.
Well, I mean, look at it. I think Offspring, Americana.
Yeah, see, that was that cool cartoony
that
punk
whole
shit
style
from
during
the
that time.
90s.
Do you have Americana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about before. He didn't like. He doesn't like Conspiracy 1.
Yeah.
But I have
Same
that one too.
art
Yeah.
director. Let me
Yeah, it is.
see.
I remember we were talking about it. I think that is the exact same art director who did that one. That's why you can look at it and tell, yeah, it's the same style because it's the same guy.
Yeah, that's a great fucking live album too, man. Like, cause you feel the energy.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is in between songs, he starts talking all like a rapper dude. He's like, yo, 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 what's up, y'all?
Like, what's up?
What's up, my peoples?
Yeah.
How
But
are y'all feeling
That's
tonight?
how you know it's a live album.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
not the
yeah,
same guy in Americana.
I understand
It's not-
that, but I just hate the way he talks because he's like just trying to be so hip hop.
I mean, you look at him.
He's like,
Well,
yo, my
there's
peoples.
the white guy, and then there's the hip hop guy in the band.
Yeah, it kind
Yeah.
of just throws me off when I'm listening to this cool fucking like.
it's like a
rock
lineup
shit.
like Linkin Park, except Linkin Park sucks.
Yeah.
You gotta have the rock guy with the rap guy.
Yeah,
This is
311
the same
is
guy
awesome.
from Americana, so it's not the Offspring guy.
It might be the dude who fucked around with some Less Than Jake shit.
That makes sense. I got a less than
We were,
Jake
I
album.
remember we talked about it before about somebody doing a lot of different covers for different bands.
I was the AFI guy doing Offspring album covers.
But unfortunately, that CD, my copy, does skip a little bit toward the end.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of the few bands that I do like a live copy of their music. 'Cause most live music kind of sucks sometimes.
Yeah,
it just doesn't sound the same as when it's studio recorded. But that one's they actually
That's a good sounding live album. Like it really is.
Oh shit! Look.
Static Lullaby. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, you're actually doing it.
Yeah, man. I'm starting
Awesome.
from left to right.
That's what I was doing. You missed a couple.
Well, yeah, but I like the Animal Collective digipacks more than the Tori Amos.
Tori Amos.
Yeah, Tori Amos up there. Hey Jude.
Well, you got these.
Oh yeah, the Amon Amarth. I forgot about them.
See, that's exactly what I'll do because I'll
That's
go to the
cool
ones
heavy
I
metal.
want to be covered, and then I'll be like, wait a minute, I got Beastie Boys.
Yeah,
over
like
here.
so. Let's give these people some context. Okay, if you collect CDs, and a lot of CDs nowadays are digipacks. If you don't want the cardboard digipack to fuck up, just take sandwich bags and wrap it on your CD case there.
Innocent little sandwich bags.
Yeah, not like we're getting weed out of them or anything.
I mean, it's yeah.
If you
go
don't
with that.
say it, they don't think it.
Yeah.
These are not baggies. These are for sandwiches.
Yes, these are for sandwiches, not weed. So what's next, man?
Cake, fashion nugget.
Yes, I got that up there too. Unfortunately, mine is the edited version. There it is, the yellow one.
Fashion Nugget.
Fashion Nugget is great, but unfortunately, it's the edited version.
It's one of the great songs that start off The Distance. That's just a
Yeah,
cool
the
song.
distance.
We're
Fucking,
going the distance.
they remind
He's
me
going
of
the
like
speed.
They Might Be Giants, but not goofy.
Yeah.
I love that dude's bass playing. Oh my god.
I mean,
But then and the horns. I've got.
oh yeah, they play a lot of horns in this album. It's cool. I like it kind of.
God damn it! Which is the one I got? So look at my pod eye.
Because we can't have brands on the show.
Yeah.
This is the Ast U Ibn.
Cake.
Yeah, that's a great fucking the song. Is Sinatra on that one?
Yes. Very first song.
Prolonging the magic.
Okay.
I also have this one.
Sweet.
I like stick shift and safety belts. That's kind of a cool
Yeah,
song.
and,
Talking about he wants his baby. Fuck these bucket seats. Get over here and get the big old bench seats he used to have back in the
And
day.
then isn't there "I Will Survive" on there?
Yeah, they do.
And
I will
that's-
survive. They
yeah,
do their
yeah.
cover of "I Will
Yeah,
Survive."
they cuss on that song, but it's bleeped out on my copy.
The one I've got.
Italian
Prolonging
leather
the Magic.
sofa's funny too.
Prolonging the Magic's got the sheep go to heaven.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Go
It's a good album from front to back right there. It really has a lot of good. Friend is a 4-letter word.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, dude, I love some fucking cake.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to make sure I get hit everything I know I liked. I remember we all like. Next up, which I was actually really surprised. I went back and I really want to listen to a few songs from them. Ugly Kid Joe, as ugly as it gets.
Kid Joe.
Sounds familiar.
Is that they did? I
Okay.
hate everything about
Everything about you, but they also did the cover of Cats in the Cradle,
Cats in the Cradle and the
and they
Silver
did
Spoon.
they did a cover of NIB.
Play the Cats in the Cradle because that version rocks.
This is a good version.
I love that.
That's a badass song.
Yeah, it is.
This one's a
I'm not
much
gonna
better
lie.
version of.
Yeah.
It's more of a country feel to it. But these
I
guys,
I love 1960s folk music,
yeah.
and that's definitely where that comes
That's
from.
such a pretty song.
But this
It can
cool.
make you cry.
When you first song that most people know about is "Everything About You."
I hate everything about
You hear a song like that?
Why does that remind me of goddamn?
Puddle of Mud.
No.
Well, listen,
See, you said Puddle of Mud, but it's actually another band.
Yeah, who
I
does?
can't remember the name.
Hate everything about you.
3 Days Grace.
Oh yeah.
See, that's
God,
hilarious.
I
You
hate them,
mistook them for fucking Puddle of Mud because they're pretty much the same fucking band.
and I hate them both.
yeah. See, when you hear this, you don't think this is a hard rock or heavy metal band. They really are.
That sounds like 80s kind of like.
They were like they came out at the tail end of that kind
Yeah.
of metal.
But then they got like the song "Goddamn Devil," and it's like heavy fucking metal. These guys, they say they do a kind of their versions are kind of like soft rock all the way through funky metal.
Man, I should have put a goddamn Me First and the Gimme Gimmes on my list.
And these are the
That
guys.
wasn't great.
These guys that has that woman from Saturday Night Live. It's like, oh, you. Let's do that. What was that? Pat.
Pat.
Oh, it's Pat.
It's that the Pat chick. They remind me of like Megadeth and Black Sabbath. That's what they remind me of.
In a way, yeah, in a way. Definitely.
Because
I can definitely hear the Megadeth.
They definitely cover a lot of black. They did NIB, another album they did. Sweet Leaf.
Those are both Sabbath songs.
Yeah, NIB is a Sabbath song that I like it, but I get tired of hearing it. Like, because then when Primus did it with him, I was like, it just sounds like the regular version.
But it's better.
If Primus was singing on it, I'd probably like it a lot more.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that that
like you can hear Claypool's bass in there.
You're probably more disappointed because when you called the Rock 103 station and requested Primus, they played Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, it does sound like it's a slightly different Ozzy voice. I actually think it's better than the original. His voice
So what do you?
Fucking Ozzy Osbourne's the shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look how old he is. The man still fucking rocks. I mean,
Have you heard the new Black Sabbath?
Oh, that album rocks,
Oh
dude.
my god, dude!
It sounds
check it out.
just like
cream
70s.
yourself when you fucking.
I love
the first goddamn track is 8 minutes long.
It sounds nothing like Ozzy's solo shit for the past 20, 30 years.
It's like no time has.
It's like Black
Sabbath gone.
So it's like they just cut out the point when Ozzy and just said Black Sabbath.
Yeah,
it exists. Oh, we just came back. Oh,
it's Black.
I was in the bathroom. Sorry, I'm back.
The best way to describe it is it sounds like Black Sabbath.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Black Sabbath.
Like, I was
Ozzy.
so worried it was going to sound like Ozzy with like Zakk Wylde shit, you know.
Zakk Wylde is cool. I mean, he's a great guitarist.
Yeah, he's a great guitarist. I'm a Randy Rhoads fan when it comes to Ozzy guitars.
Yeah.
Which ones do I have down here?
Bark at the Moon was good.
Bark at the Moon is good. I have a Blizzard of Oz.
Crazy Train, Blizzard of Oz.
Yeah, I have Diary of a Madman, and I have a Import Live album, and
cool.
No More Tears, and then a bootleg concert.
That's cool.
There's so many versions of No More Tears.
You have better stuff than I do. I've got a
Blizzard of Oz.
I've got a greatest hit, Blizzard of Oz. Fucking.
Oh yeah, I've got Ozman Cometh as well.
That's a greatest hit.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool because it's mostly unreleased versions and shit.
And then I've got what's it called? No Rest for the Wicked.
Okay.
That one's all right.
Next would be not so much as.
What was the last one? I don't even remember the last one you were talking about.
Oh, Ugly Kid Joe.
Okay, damn. That's how we started talking about Ozzy.
NIB.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next would be kind of more honorable mention for Not a Surf, because one of the songs Travis like popular.
Yeah, dude.
Popular. I remember that shit.
I listened to the rest of the album and was like,
I drive a new car. I'm popular.
But the great thing is, I remember because I don't know how to play it, and I just start playing it while Travis is talking about normal stuff, and it goes with everything.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
You just be talking.
Play it. I
can't.
I don't even think you remember how to play it.
Actually,
because I forgot that we used to do that shit.
Josh on guitar, y'all.
I find a note. It was a really weird note.
That is not tuned.
Yeah.
It's a weird combination note.
That sounds like the begin. That he just did sounded like the very beginning to Scar Tissue.
Oh, it's another wish you saw.
Yeah, but
yeah, back in the day, because
we'll get it later. We'll do it for you.
Our old band, Bloody Chuckles, was me, Zach, and Josh a good fucking 10, 11 years ago.
Loosely called a band. We just more or less jammed.
Yeah, we would just jam in the basement.
We didn't even really. We had like 2 songs.
And
I remember Echoes.
We did. Well, we had a bunch of songs.
Well, the Secret Agent.
Lice in Your Hair song.
Well, that was before Josh got into it.
But we just showed him how to play it.
We never really played our songs with him. We just made up new shit.
Yeah. But yeah, Josh would play the riff to Popular, and I would just talk. It's so easy to talk about random shit with that playing in the background.
I was opening up the door.
Yeah, I was opening up the door. What's next on here?
Spacehog, Resident Alien.
Oh, that's it.
See, I only know the one song, but I always forget what it sounds like.
In the meantime.
Yeah, in the meantime. I love it. I've got that fucking album.
The album cover is cool too. It's got like...
It's a fucking alien ID card.
Sweet.
Well, it's his Visa.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this song.
It's a good album.
You
Now
know,
the whole album sounds like this song.
that was the funny thing about it, because we were just talking about Guitar Hero and all that shit just a second
And that's
ago.
all in there. That's one reason I like it.
That was the first time I remember, like, being reintroduced to Spacehog. Because Dad got me the CD for Christmas back in '99, and I remember liking it, but not really getting into it. And then when that was on Guitar Hero, I was like, I vaguely remember this.
That's how it was with me. I heard it. I was like, this sounds familiar. And I Googled it. I was looking up soundtracks like Spacehog, and I pulled it. I was like, hey,
Yeah, I googled
remember
it, and I
listening.
was like, I remember that cover. I used to own that album.
Damn.
It's an alright album.
But I own it now.
The
I got
whole
it at
thing
a pawn
sounds
shop.
like that song, that one song. It's about their sounds about the same all the way through. So
Yeah, but it just kind of grows stale.
yeah, that first song is really good, and that's about it.
Huh.
After that, next is 9 Inch Nails, The Downward Spiral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pull that nigga out.
I mean, yeah,
Do as I say,
a lot
'cause
of
I
the good
said
stuff I like is very mainstream, but at the same time, it was mainstream because it was good.
Yeah, like
Well,
Downward Spiral
Well,
is a
stuff that's
great-
mainstream now isn't good.
Well, because we're now we're in 2000s. We're in the
What are your thoughts
We're in
here,
the teens.
Josh?
fucking awesome. I mean, hell, everyone's saying that. I don't know if you ever see the actual unedited version of.
Oh yeah, you
Closer.
You can see that on
You know?
YouTube.
Yeah, I know it's kind of funny now with the actual underage naked girl on
In fact, it was the unedited version that I put on my What's on the Shelf episode. But look at this on my lyric book. The pages are like
Holy
fused
crap,
together.
It's messed up.
Like I guess like when they were slicing the pages at the place, they forgot to slice this page, and
Is
it's
this-
like.
No, that's your album you got where you got the.
You know, are you
pages
sure it's not
together.
meant to be like that?
I mean, it could be. You know, I mean, well, I don't know. There's lyrics right here.
So if anybody
And then
else
a
has
picture.
this actual album and yours is kind of you got like right dead center, the pages are fused together. Leave a message and say so.
So yeah, the song for the lyrics for Easier is fucking.
Actually, if you look at the way
or
the
is it
paper,
Eraser? I think it's Eraser.
Because it looks like it. You know, it looks like it was supposed to be split like all the other pages, but at the very edge.
well, that's what. Oh yeah, because every other because you got page with picture on it. Yeah, this one's it's just a screw up. So you got something
I
rare.
like that kind of stuff. You know,
Well, that's rare. That makes it rare.
I like it when you got flubs.
manufacturing
from the-
defect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's from BMG.
So that's just piss poor production.
Yes, it is.
So what are your thoughts here on Downward Spiral, Josh?
Oh, well, I mean, because the first thing I ever went was Closer. That's it. That was a great song. I mean, Jesus Christ, it was so cool. Just
I
Trent
remember-
Reznor just chilling out in the video, the bugs, the naked girls, which was kind of caused a lot of controversy because one, they were under 18, and they had to fight it, saying that was art, so that way you can have a naked underage girl and not call it pedophilia.
That's
Hell,
what a Harry Potter kid was going for when he was doing plays.
So I love Downward Spiral.
oh yeah, it's one of the
First
my
one I remember
favorites.
listening to, because Dad got it for me for Christmas, was Broken.
Yeah, Broken.
That was a cool year because he got me Van Halen, Broken, and Butthole Surfers.
Yeah, and
That was a good year.
I got.
You got Kiss, Black Sabbath with goddamn Ronnie, James Dio,
Yeah, I got.
and then Tom Waits. So you got good shit
no,
too.
No. See, I got Tom Waits in 2002.
Okay.
I got that Black Sabbath in 2000 when I got the Marilyn Manson Hollywood for Christmas.
Oh, you got
When,
Kiss.
Yeah, I got a Kiss album and a 1980s compilation album.
Yeah, it had Party All Night.
Yeah, it had fucking Beastie Boys. It had Hooters. It had and we danced. Na, 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 na,
Hey, did it have the Safety Dance?
No, it had Wango Tango from Ted Nugent. Wango Tango, Wango Tango.
Trousers like this. But he always got you cooler shit for newer CDs.
That's funny.
Yeah, so yeah, man, fucking this album is just
It
amazing.
But you can't say it wasn't always hit and miss because I ended up getting a Robert Palmer CD for Christmas.
Yeah, you
one year.
did.
Might as well face it, you're addicted to ass.
So what you got next, Josh?
Next, Barenaked Ladies, Stunt.
Oh, I got that.
Pull that on out. It's
You know,
the last one on the right.
1 week.
Very top.
It's all been done. You know, that was a great time when these bands, these kind of ska, these California bands are coming out.
You know, I actually, in one of the podcasts, I mentioned that I had this album for like 5 or 6
Yeah.
years and never listened to it. Well, after we recorded that, I brought it on my route one day and I listened to it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? This is a pretty solid
And you know
album.
what is that one song? It's All Been Done. I love that song. Every time I hear it, I think of Baby Blues.
Yeah, the Baby Blues cartoon.
I love that cartoon, man.
And like, I really liked Light Up My Room. I liked Leave. Leave and Alcohol was really cool.
Yeah, alcohol.
Around the end of the album, it got really good.
A lot of the, like, When You Dream was cool.
Told You So.
Like,
Yeah.
they showed their musical talents
Yeah, I
all
was
throughout that album.
I was surprised at how good it was. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
I was too. Like, I
course.
just put it in one day out of randomness, and I was like, "Wow, this is pretty good."
Anytime I listen to this one, the first thing that came to my mind was Malcolm in the Middle. It's always the same like Malcolm in the Middle because they played they're always playing that kind of music in there. But then it's like after this, it's like nobody Barenaked Ladies was like
They
That was
might be
it.
giants in the theme song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They Might Be Giants did the theme song and a lot of the incidental music during the first
Yeah.
couple seasons.
Yeah, I've been fucking watching Malcolm in the Middle with my girlfriend.
Yeah, that show is awesome.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
It was
watched
our
with-
family. It's like what
It
the
is.
mom's the crazy one, the dad just doesn't care, and the
Malcolm in the
The
Middle.
dad just broke down.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle, Roseanne, and Titus.
Yes,
If you want to see
Titus.
our family on TV,
Titus.
watch those 3 fucking shows. That was our family.
that's where I
And
always
then
get.
here recently, Bates Motel.
Yeah, Bates Motel. If you want to see our family also, like the darker sides, watch the Bates Motel show. Yeah, so what's next, Josh?
Yo,
Korn,
dog, be
follow the
barking.
leader.
Huh?
Korn, follow the leader.
Korn, follow the leader, man.
Had to get a little new metal in there. Partially because one of my favorite ones is not till after '99.
Yeah, like, fucking...
Untouchables.
See, I didn't like Untouchables. I liked it when I first heard it, but then when I go back and listen to Life is Peachy and Follow the Leader, I'm like, yeah, fuck everything that came after these.
Like this one, I love. One of my favorite songs is "My Gift to You," which actually was a hidden track. But if you get like MP3 version, they have it clear as playing.
Yeah, it has,
where he's murdering the girl he's in love with who didn't want to be with him, and he's like getting off on it. That's just great.
On the hidden track, you have that Cheech and Chong song.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, we were talking about Life is Peachy?
Follow the Leader.
Follow the Leader.
Yeah, Follow the Leader is awesome. Like, I love Follow the Leader. Fucking Camel
The
Toes.
artwork is fucking awesome.
Yeah, Todd
Right.
McFarlane is a genius. I love Todd McFarlane's art. Fucking, I remember the first time I ever fucking bought this album. It was because we didn't hear about Korn. This is how we found out who Korn was. It was right before Follow the Leader was coming out, and our dad had their first album.
Oh, the one with Faggot.
Yeah, and
Self-titled.
and Kalen, when he saw it, he was like, "Oh my God, you got to give me this album." You know, I'm like, "You know who that is?" He's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, well, we'll trade you something." So we traded him the first Korn album. We had never even heard it before. We traded it to him for the Chumbawamba Tub Thumping album. And we fucking loved the Tub Thumping album.
Yeah.
But Kalen was all tripping out like, "Man, it says parental advisory." You know, I'm like, "Dude, there's no cussing on there, man."
Oh my god.
And Kalen's like,
Wow.
"Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, they only have that on there
Just
because
fucking do it, damn it.
yeah." I'm like, "They only have that on there because the cover is weird." He's like, "Okay, man." So he's like, he got a permanent marker and he marked out the parental advisory. And then like a couple days later, because Kalen, the only CD player they had in the house was the family computer.
Oh my
With no
god.
headphones.
Yeah, with no headphones. And
Wow.
Kalen's family was very religious. Like they were pretty crazy. Like when we would trade toys with him, he would have to ask them if he could have that toy.
You'd
Like
have to
show it to him.
get parental
And-
supervision.
And
Look
I
at my Spawn
remember,
toy. Can I trade this for a Spider-Man?
and I remember a couple days later, Kalen came back saying, "Dude, I gotta give you all that Korn back." I'm like, "Why, man?" He's like, "You said there was no cussing on there." I'm like, "Oh yeah." He says, "Man, as soon as I put it in the CD player, it goes, 'Just fucking do it, damn it. So loud in my house.'" I'm like, "Dude, just hide it from your parents, man, you know."
Yeah, because we didn't want to get rid of that Chumbawamba.
Yeah, man, we were digging that
That's-
Chumbawamba.
That's just goddamn funny that we were holding on to Chumbawamba versus
But then-
Korn. But it was a better album.
And then just 2 or 3 months later, Freak on a Leash comes out, and we were like, wow, that shit is kind of cool. So we picked all that stuff up.
Probably should have held on to that CD. But
I'm glad we got that Chumbawamba, because like Chumbawamba is an amazing band.
Yeah, everyone was making fun of us for that trade, but I don't give a fuck. That was a good trade.
Yeah, so what's next on your list, Josh?
He's like, oh yeah, the list.
Yeah, let's see. Up next, President of the United States.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Self-titled? The one with Peaches?
Yeah, the self-title is just
That album. Go ahead and talk
10-year
about
super
that.
bonus special anniversary edition. Oh, hell yeah, it's great, man. Love Kitty. I mean, what can you not say it's not good? That I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I swear to God.
Back porch.
Yeah,
These
Old Man
guys-
on the Back Porch is great.
Kick out the jam. We're not gonna make
do
it.
know
Dune
they-
buggy.
I mean, as far as we
Bull
were
Weevil.
told that's real,
Bullweevil's great.
they actually played in Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid. I was in middle school, and they did they were having this thing at the the Convention Ironworks Center, and this band came up on stage and said, "This is our new song," and they played Peaches.
Sweet.
And I did not have no idea what it was, but then when I heard the album came out and I heard it, I was like, "Holy crap, that's those guys!" We actually saw a real band.
You know
here
what
in Columbus.
Something I noticed about these guys is like a lot of their songs have to do with like insects and animals and shit.
Oh, we had Dune Buggy, Vol Weevil. Except Lump. Lump's just kind of...
Yeah, Lump is great. I love this whole album. Like, even their newest or one of their latest albums, the This Is the Good Times People, like that's a fantastic album as well.
I love Kitty. It's funny. It's like, especially when the cat scratches his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, kitty. You're gonna spend the night
Outside. Feather Plumpkin. I fucking love Feather Plumpkin.
That just
Jesus
sounds like an
Christ.
Ice... Because that reminds me of the ICP song.
Fucking Naked and Famous is great. Candy is great. This whole album is phenomenal.
It is. It's just a great album. I love it.
Fucking great. All right, man. What's next, Josh?
Alice in Chains, Dirt.
Oh shit!
Awesome, I got that.
I actually don't own Dirt.
You don't have dirt?
Oh my God! You
No.
don't have Rooster? Uh-oh.
I have Jars of Fly, Tripod, and Unplugged.
It's one of the great Alice in Chains albums. I love it.
And they come to
Them
snuff the
bones.
rooster.
Damn that river.
Damn that river. And they had the song Godsmack before Godsmack happened.
Yeah.
Damn the river.
Iron Man.
Yeah, Alice in
Down in a
Chains is
hole,
awesome, dude.
Sick man, Junkhead, rip-off name,
I mean, it's a really good album. It's a really good album for
Wood, Hate to Feel. I mean, Angry Chair. It's a damn good album. Intro.
Intro.
Yeah,
My favorite song is Intro.
What was intro? Dream sequence.
Hell yes.
Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
That's a great album.
Fuck yes.
But I can't get, or at least skip that one. I used to be a little boy.
Oh, yeah.
What I choose
Dude,
is
you know,
my choice.
I downloaded the Smashing Pumpkins songs on Rocksmith, and it's like, it sucks to play bass on this song because you have the entire song, it's blank until like this much. At the end, you get to play bass.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Cherub Rock, dude, is
Cherub
like
Rock.
Yes.
probably one of my most favorite 90s songs ever.
See, I was supposed to get that song with Rocksmith for free.
I
from
did.
pre-ordering the shit, but the goddamn code that was printed on my receipt was bullshit. It was wrong. So I fucking called them up and they said, well, you gotta call Xbox. Called Xbox and they said, well, you gotta call GameStop.
Wow.
Man, fuck you. I just dropped this shit, man. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna play the game.
Like, I've always had this. I remember when you and Stas would be playing Guitar Hero 3, and I would just sit there stoned out of my mind saying, man, play Cherub Rock. I just want to hear Cherub Rock. I just want to hear Cherub Rock. And I would sit there, and I'd be so high, I would be like going in my head and just like imagining, like I came up with this great idea for a TV show that takes place in the 90s, where like every season is like 1 year of the 90s following this kid and his friends and shit. Like in my head, I could play this series. Like I should seriously write this out.
talked about this.
You were talking about the fucking having Champagne Supernova as the dude was meeting a girl in the fucking hallway,
Yeah,
or something by the lockers.
Like, yeah, all the let's say if the season took place in '94, only 90s songs from '94 would play, and
So you're talking about like a Freaks and Geeks of the '90s.
yeah, sorta, yeah, like a Freaks and the Geeks of the '90s, and like it would be. When I was stoned and I would just see full episodes play in my head, and I'm
Did you ever watch Freaks and Geeks?
nah.
You need to check it out.
It's kind of
it was pretty damn good.
I'm gonna have to
It was
check that out.
short-lived though.
It was only one season of 18 episodes, but goddamn, it was pretty good.
Because I remember you talking about that idea for a show back when you used to have your house over in Phoenix City.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember we set out back one day. You put out the whole sales pitch like, yeah, we all would be in it. We'd be
Yeah, like every
we'll be in high school and
And then I remember Flick the Bean.
oh yeah, Flick the Bean, Flick the Bean, a fucking cartoon. I got stoned as shit that night. Talking about a cartoon called Flick the Bean, and it was a bean named Flick, and then there was like what other like fucking sexual names? There was Jack the Ass, and he was a
It was a donkey.
he was a donkey character named Jack the Ass. Oh my god. Yeah.
oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I miss getting stoned as shit. Oh yeah. So what's next on your thing, Josh?
Nirvana in Utero.
Oh
All
yes,
right.
best Nirvana album.
My favorite.
I would have brought it, but you said you got it, so I didn't bring it.
Heart
But I
Shaped
did-
Box is my
I
favorite.
do have a bag of Nirvana right here.
Weed? No, not wrong kind
I
of
said
Nirvana.
a bag of Nirvana.
Yeah,
Kurt
like
Cobain.
man, In Utero.
Kurt Cobain.
In Utero is great. Cause like I love how fucked up and experimental it gets.
Oh yeah.
And I love how raw it is, and it's like it's one of those things where I can just imagine a parallel universe where Kurt Cobain didn't die, and
They continue to get better.
yeah, Nirvana just to me like Nirvana probably would have gotten weird as shit.
Yeah,
after
we
this.
saw that. It was on Family Guy, remember? They showed it and like he's like, hey, this is my wife, Courtney Love. Who?
Yeah.
She only got famous because he died. Because she essentially stole his fucking music after that.
Like, what was the joke in that? What would have happened if Kurt Cobain had quit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you met my wife, Courtney?
Who?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was
Family Guy
that was
has
kind of
no
sick.
shame.
And I love how this album starts off. Like the first, like freaking lyrics on the first song,
Serve the servants.
he says,
There are no
he
lyrics.
says, teenage angst has paid off well. Now I'm bored and old. Self-appointed judges judge more than they have sold. I love that line because pretty much it's Kurt Cobain saying, "Okay, we got rich off of our depressing teenage angst songs.
Yep.
I'm bored as shit. What do I do next?" And so they get weird as shit on this album, and that's even like the same way I feel about Misery on the second Soul Asylum album. Because in the Misery song, you know, he's talking about how he's making misery for people, and it's all the songs are just miserable. And then in the music video, you just see this manufacturing place making copies and copies of the CD. Like I liked how some of the grunge people were sort of talking shit about it. You know, they were saying, you know, this shit sucks because the record company just wants us to be depressing, but we don't want to be depressing anymore.
Ultimately led to his fucking suicide.
Hell yeah. So what do you got next, man?
Smashmouth, Fushu Mang.
Yeah, motherfucker. Hell yes. That is the best Smashmouth album ever.
It was.
It was
Walking
full-
on the Sun.
Full
I
on
love that
ska
video.
music, fucking in your face, cussing.
Beer goggles.
It has attitude. It's such a great fucking ska album, and I don't know what the fuck happened to these dudes after this album.
Well, Astro Lounge was still pretty good.
Yeah, I like-
Other than that goddamn song that still gets played out today.
yeah, All Star.
All-Star, yeah.
I like Astro Lounge.
Because it has such like a fucking... it has like a
Yeah.
science fiction feel to it.
There's a cool retro 60s-ness to it. And there's still a beachiness to it, but then their self-titled album after that sucks.
You fucking loved that
Yeah, I
album.
played it out a lot because it was me trying to like it.
Oh.
And then,
Did you ever hear his Gift of Rock?
Take a
the Christmas
Picture?
song?
then I bought Get the Picture, and
Get the
this
Picture.
is horrible.
That one just sounded like the self-title.
Yeah. But what are you saying, a Christian rock thing?
No, he did a Christmas. He did. Is that you, Santa Claus? And it was cool. It was funny. as fuck.
Smashmouth does have a Christmas album.
Yeah, and it was called the Gift of. He was on the Gift of Rock.
But there's an album that came out after Fushu Ming that I want to get called the East Coast Sessions or the West Coast Sessions.
I think it's West Coast.
And it's supposed to be songs that were, left off of this and just more ska shit. I don't know what it is, man, but this Fushu Ming is awesome.
It is.
The cover of Why Can't We Be Friends is fantastic.
Why can't
Like I love Padrino. Fucking rev up the Lincoln and let's get to drinking some Capino. Capino. We'll go to Nicholas because it makes some spaghetti sauce.
On Astro Lounge. Roadman.
Roadman, yeah.
Like,
Driving in his road van. Like that was the most reggae ska thing on that album.
That was kind of cool though.
Heave Ho is great. Let's rock. Fuck it. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Dun,
isn't there something about the landlord?
Yeah, fuck off all my whiny neighbors.
Yeah, that was a great one. I love that song. He pissed off his whiny neighbors, so they called his landlord and they raised the rent. He can't afford to pay the rent now.
Like that. Fushu Ming is a great album. What the fuck happened to these dudes? What the fuck happened?
They died with ska.
Like really, man.
Ska didn't last very long because I guess it just wasn't popular enough. I don't know. I loved ska music. It was really
Yeah,
good.
dude.
Next up is Soundgarden, Super Unknown.
Yeah. Soundgarden, Super Unknown, motherfucker.
Fell on Black Days.
I love
Sun, Spoon Man.
like my favorite 90s Soundgarden albums is Super Unknown and Down on the Upside.
Down on the Upside was good too.
Limo Wreck, Spoon Man, of course. Fucking, I love Black Hole Sun, but it gets played out a little.
Yeah, well, they played the shit on it. The video was really cool. I loved it.
Yeah, the video's cool as shit.
That was a really good video.
That was the first time
Mailman.
we were introduced to them, was that video.
Kick-
Most
Kickstand
people
is
first
really
hear
good.
Black Hole Sun, 'cause that was Rock 103's staple song was Black Hole Sun.
We were MTV before Rock 103.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the artwork in the album is really cool, too. Just weird-ass random pictures of shit. With, like, what is this? This is like a baby with an umbilical cord going into smoke.
Yeah, dude.
What? Like, I fucking love this
It's
shit.
the vagina smoke.
The vagina smoke.
The vaginal smoke.
It's so old it smokes.
It's Smudge.
Smash.
Smudge. There you go.
Next, Spin Doctors, Pocket Full of
Aw,
Kryptonite.
shit. Aw, shit.
A little, that right there is really kind of daytime TV music, but it's good daytime TV
It's like,
music. I
that
like
album, like, Spin Doctors are like a jam band that doesn't jam.
it. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it.
Like,
They're like fish without the weed.
yeah, man. Like, I love that
Little Miss
album.
Can't Be Wrong. Two
Fucking John
Princes.
Popper plays harmonica on a song on that album.
Yeah, that's right. They had a black guy.
Yeah.
This was like when the 90s didn't know what they wanted to be. It's
Yeah,
like,
man.
It's in between the 80s and trying to be something
Yeah.
different for the 90s. Like, dude's wearing leopard print.
Oh yeah, I mean you got Homeboy over here with his little bandana, his wife beater
his
shirt.
bandana and a wife beater, and this dude wearing his
And what
fucking
was the
high
staple?
tops with the tongue
The
hanging
token
out.
black guy. There was always like
token
3
black
white
guy.
guys and 1 black guy.
Yep.
I mean,
Refrigerator
Hootie and the
Car
Blowfish.
is great.
I mean,
Two Princess.
yeah, 2 Princes was good.
Fucking wow, like that's a great fucking album. I got their one. I don't think it's the one that came directly after it. It might be their third album. You've Got to Believe in Something.
But
It's
they didn't have a song on
alright.
there.
Huh?
They have one song on here, right?
Not that I heard was popular, but there's a cover of It's a Casey and the Sunshine Band song.
Oh, see, now they're not trying to be 80s.
Yeah, like this album, like is nowhere near as good as Kryptonite, but it's decent.
Pocket Full of Kryptonite.
Yeah,
Kryptonite
Pocket
was
Full
Third
of
Eye
Kryptonite.
Blind, the one you really hate.
Yeah, Third Eye Blind, Three Doors Down.
Third Eye
Same difference.
suck, and suck. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, what is this? What is the cover? Yeah, I think it's a hidden track. But yeah, what do you got next, man?
Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar.
Oh, shit.
Can't have the 90s without some Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Antichrist Superstar is awesome.
I mean, there was other stuff too because they had his previous band. Portrait of American Family was out too.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That is
Yeah.
a good one. Dope
Like,
show.
I love how when you flip the lyrics open, it says heart, heaven, mind, minister, complacent, and fucking
Well, like
malice, master.
like Hollywood was great because they had the tarot cards.
Yeah, Hollywood had some great fucking artwork.
Didn't the fucking X-Files do
Yeah,
something
there
with
was
that?
an episode of the X-Files where one of the killers had that album, and like Scully was like flipping through the lyric books in it. It was around like season 8, season 7 or season 8.
Yeah,
But yeah, Antichrist. I love Mr. Superstar. I love 1996. Crypt Orchid is really good with Prick Your Finger, it is done. The moon has now eclipsed the sun. The angel has spread
Yeah,
its
that's kinda
wings.
cool,
Your time has come for bitter
I
things.
always remember thinking, what the
The
fuck is up
Reflecting
with this
God. I
cover?
love that
That's
one. Yeah,
why they
like-
had this.
Like on the back here, you have Marilyn Manson with like this app thing on his dick. And
Yeah, with
the other dudes have like the thing going in
Twiggy,
their mouths.
Twiggy Ramirez
And
and
Zim
Zim Zum.
There are 4 parts to this album.
Yep, there's the hero. What is it? Hierophant, Inauguration of the Worm, and Cycle 3, which is Disintegrator Rising.
Yeah, it's a satanic
Right
ritual.
here on the front, you probably never noticed
Yeah, you got fucking
the
heart.
same shit that was in the lyric book.
Yeah, heart, mind, complacent, and malice.
Yeah.
Because this started a concept album series like this. Mechanical Animals and Holy Wood is a trilogy, and
But it's like, still, nowadays, you can't look at this without thinking Lady Gaga. I know that dude's gonna be pissed off when he hears this, if he ever does. But, like, seriously.
Well, yeah, everybody came out and said Lady Gaga is the Marilyn Manson of pop.
she really is.
She is.
She really is.
This was back when Marilyn Manson was good.
Oh yeah.
Really good. This is back when every goth kid would drop to their knees and suck his
Remember
dick.
when we painted our fucking bedroom black and red?
Yeah, everybody
You
did that.
have red on your fucking
Yeah, there's a little bit of red paint on there.
Or is it?
A little bit of red paint.
blood.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good album.
I love it.
MGMT.
Up next, Eminem, the Slim Shady LP.
I've got that.
That's my
The
favorite
first-
Eminem
the
album.
First Eminem one. During the Marilyn Manson Korn phase.
Oh, actually, well, okay, no, but my favorite was
Well, it's
Marshall
not really
Mathers.
the first
I like
Eminem.
both of them.
Because there was one before
Well, I mean,
that.
yeah, he had previous stuff. This
was
was
the
really,
first one we
This
heard.
is his real first MTV kind of. He's popular on MTV now.
And that album had,
Major label debut.
Yeah, this is one with My Name Is. That's when he.
I remember when that first came out, I was like, this is kind of cool.
What I thought was really cool about that is that in the cut version, he mentioned Primus.
Yeah, Primus and Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, do you want to see
Hey kids, do you like Primus? And I was like actually hoping that was like the real lyrics, but then when we heard the real one,
hey
I'm like,
kids, you like violence?
it's like,
I mean, it was
really?
cool when Marilyn Manson was with him too in that song.
Oh, The Way I Am?
Yep.
Yeah, that was
I am
cool.
whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
And then of course there's some late arrivals, but brought up that were nice. Was of course Powerman 5000 Tonight the Stars Revolve, which we
Yes.
talked about already. Then added one that I love because my 6 Feet Under, Bringer of Blood, little death metal.
Bringer of Blood?
Yeah, 6 Feet Under.
Yes.
6 Feet
Wait,
Under's badass.
Bringer of Blood, 6 Feet Under? That came out in the 2000s.
Nope. Bringer of Blood actually came out in 1999.
I have that CD. I swear to God, it came out in the 2000s.
And then of course there's Sepultura Roots, which I love. Travis never heard of it, so I mean,
Yeah, like I
he's
said,
got
I've
one
only
of the
got
other ones, but
I've got this fucking Sepultura single album.
Yeah.
With 3 songs. What is this? Dead Embryonic Cells? That's pretty fucking cool.
That's kind of cool. Then he goes bust off in some like heavy metal. That's really good. Yeah, I like some Sepultura. And then another noticeable one because it's kind of the same band, same members. Nail Bomb. And
Nail
that's-
Bomb
Bringer
was
of
that's
Blood
cool.
was 2003.
One I got was 99. Well, either way,
They released Maximum Violence in 99.
Maximum Violence. Yeah, that's it. Go with that one.
They had
Whatever.
Haunted, Warpath, Maximum Violence, True Carnage, and then Bringer of Blood in 2003.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually not on my list. That was actually just on my soundtracks. That's right. I was thinking of Manson. But yeah, Nail Bomb, Point Blank.
Yeah, that's a great album.
A great album, and Dope, Felons and Revolutionaries, and of course Chumbawamba at the very end.
Chumbawamba at the end? Yeah,
Thumb Thumper.
man. Let me see. Pull that shit down. It's in the C's. Be down.
You can't miss it. There you go.
Yeah, fucking
Chumbo-
Tub Thumper
I
is
got it.
awesome. Their earlier shit is a lot more punk and stuff, which is really cool. But I don't know what it is about this album. Like, it's in your
It's that
face
cover.
in a different
It's
way.
that creepy kid on the cover.
Yeah, but like the music, it's in your face in a different kind of way, man. Like I have
Very
their
upbeat, especially with Tub Thumping. It's very
I have
upbeat.
their album that came out after this, and to me, it's a much better album, WYSIWYG. But like this one has so much nostalgia with me, dude. Like it brings me back to when I was 12 years old, and we were fucking with Kalen, and he wanted it back because there was cussing on the Korn CD.
Killer 3D polygon texture mapped.
Like fucking Tub Thumping is cool as shit. Like
It
I
is.
love Amnesia. Every song on here I really like. Like Amnesia,
Unrivaled car
Scapegoat.
control.
I Want More. Mary Mary is like almost an industrial song. And then One by One is good. The Big Issue is really great. And Drip 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 is really fucking great.
Goes the wall. Oh, what happened here?
No,
Ooh.
tape. I had it taped on the
you
wall.
taped it. When,
Um,
where was this at?
Lucia.
in the old studio.
Really?
For
I
a
don't remember you
short
having
period.
anything up in the
From the
studio.
land of volcanoes.
Because I used to have those too, the Birthday Massacre and all them up there. I used to have all those pasted up in the studio, the old studio.
Lucia, that
Yeah,
was great.
fucking Tub Thumper is great, dude.
KMFDM, baby. KM fucking FDM.
Yeah, so that's your list, man?
Oh yeah, I think about 30 songs, but well worth it.
All right, man. So, like, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's I mean, there's a lot more. I mean, but that's the reason why I got stuff that you guys didn't think of. Zach had stuff I didn't think of, and we're gonna see what Travis has next.
Hell yeah, so it's going to be my list next, y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
All right, later.